What's going on, guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know I haven't seen you guys for a while, but so much has happened, so I'm just gonna give you guys a bit of like a life update, injury update, corona update. So yeah, like 2 weeks ago we went over to this place called Rottnest Island, which is just off it's like a little island in like Western Australia, so it's not exactly Perth. So Perth is like the main city where we're from, so we take like a ferry over to this island place, and it was beautiful. It was such a nice day. We got lots of sunlight, did snorkeling. Everyone rides like bicycles around like the island, so I rode a little bit too much bicycle. It was like way too much cardio for me, probably like 10 kilometers, so that really messed my hip flexors up. But yeah, it was a whole day of just like burning heaps of calories and having a lot of fun, taking a lot of photos and just like spending time with friends. And it was like a little bit of like a belated birthday celebration for Jeremy as well, so that was just really fun. And then when we were on the island, we received news from like our friends who were off the island, and my mom called me as well to let us know that the moment we got back to Perth, we are going straight into lockdown as of 6 p.m. that night. So as you can imagine, it was just utter chaos. We probably found this out about midday, so we decided to enjoy our last few hours at the island, just really living it up, just enjoying not wearing a mask, enjoying like the sunlight, being in public, being with each other, and just being in nature, and you know, taking photos of the little cute quokkas, which I guess like kind of like squirrels, I don't know, they're like little native animals to the island. I don't think they live anywhere else in the world, I'm not sure, please correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, just took some cute little selfies with the quokkas, and that was so much fun. And then the moment we got back to Perth, straight back into a really harsh 5-day lockdown, which to be honest, I was okay with. We were really overworked at that point, so it was nice to just have a few days off. I focused on a lot of my recovery, but the lockdown actually made my injury worse because I was sitting down a lot, and normally my body is used to standing up. I'm walking around all day, I'm moving a lot. Obviously, like I train, so like I'm moving, and my lower back injury actually feels the best when I'm moving and when I'm standing and when I'm walking. And when I'm sitting down too much and laying down and sleeping, and that's when it starts to tighten up and become like really sore. It wasn't really good for my injury. Usually with the tough lockdowns, we still are able to go to the chiro and the physio, but unfortunately this time, because it's like a really harsh one, I didn't get to go. So I've pretty much gone like 2 weeks without my chiro adjustments or massage and things like that. I tried to stretch a lot at home. I was working on my vacuums. And just the first 2 days was just like a lot of computer work, because I have a lot of prep clients in Perth that obviously went into lockdown, so I had to redo everyone's plans and just kind of assure everyone that it's gonna be okay. I'm really glad that I got to go through that first myself, because shortly after, in like the last week, my clients in Victoria got locked down and my client in New Zealand got locked down as well. So yep, there was just like a lot of madness going around, but it's looking good. I think Victoria will be coming out of lockdown hopefully tonight, and New Zealand hopefully tomorrow, and then everything will be back to normal. But pretty much after Perth got out of our 5-day lockdown, thank God it was only 5 days. I mean, it could have went longer than that, but I'm glad we got everything nipped in the butt. To be honest, only one person, like the one guy who tested positive was the only one who tested positive. Everyone else who came in contact with him, including his roommate, didn't test positive. So I guess in 5 days we were good to go. But as an extra precaution, we all had to wear masks for the next like 10 days. So that also means that I had to work in a mask, and that also means that I had to train in a mask, and it was really difficult, especially more so working, because I talk a lot, and so it starts to get really hot and condensed. And anyways, my skin wasn't the best, but it's on the road to recovery now, and I think it's looking pretty good, fingers crossed. So yeah, the skin's getting better. And the moment we were out of lockdown, I went to see a remedial massage person first, so We actually worked on like my abdominal muscles and my psoas muscles, which is actually the front. So even though my injury is at the back, just fixing what's going on at the front, because if I'm really tight through here, just from like bracing and just stuff like that. Over the years, anytime you do big movements, your core is always involved. So I don't really train abs directly at all. Just from doing even hack squats and anything you do that you brace, you'll start to get kind of tight through here. So we released that, and that kind of did help a little bit. And then because I was up and moving around again, it was getting better. And then just 2 days ago, I got my first dry needling treatment by my friend Liv, who's also a competitor. So I kind of trusted her. Like, she's not any physio, but someone that is in like competes as well, so she knows all about the tight glutes and stuff like that. So got my glutes released. It was so painful, let me tell you. Anyone who tells you dry needling doesn't hurt, they're 100% lying. But I mean, it was worth it. I do feel much better. It took me a while to recover from it. So some people after dry needling feel really good straight after. I was not one of those people. I like could hardly walk, and yesterday I was supposed to train legs, but I decided to train upper body instead and took another day off to let my legs heal. But today, hopefully I'll be back in the gym training legs again. Might film a little bit of that for you guys as well. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. I really want to get back into training hard with my legs. I've just been really taking it easy since my injury, but I think it's about a month now since my injury, and I think I'm finally starting to feel better and feel like myself. I don't really feel much pain when I'm sitting down and laying down either. It's just when I go into weird positioning, so I'm trying to stretch sideways and kind of feel a bit of a pull still, so it's not 100% like kind of gone away. But I'm just obviously going to pay attention to it. Again, I always believe that it's there to tell me something, and I think it's going to make me much more aware of myself and my tightness. And it's really gotten me to focus on recovery, stretching. I even took an Epsom salt bath. I might take another Epsom salt bath today and just stay on top of my recovery supplements, taking my magnesium, things like that. So I'm really taking care of my injury, but I really want to start going hard on my training again. I've also started a mini cut. So I've been mini cutting for 4 days, and it's been absolute hell. I'm not enjoying it. I literally hate it. But at the same time, I was getting really full with my macros just before I started the cut. So I was just kind of really full all the time and kind of struggling to eat, especially when I get busy. I just don't have time to eat. So when coach asked me, hey, how do you feel about a mini cut, I was like, great, let's do it. And I don't know, I've lost like a little bit of weight. So the first 2 days I had quite a dramatic kind of like drop, and then it kind of crept back up again in the last 2 days. I did just finish my period, so hopefully going forward, I don't know, things might start happening, but it is my body and my body is crazy, so it may not, I don't know. So any one of you who is also going through a cut, a prep, and your weight's not budging, look, it happens to the best of us. I got my carbs cut from 350 grams down to 160. So that is really dramatic for me. I'm also doing cardio 4 times a week now. So even though you're working hard, doing everything right, you have like time, you can't cheat time. Time is everything, and that's why if you're going to a comp prep or thinking about doing a comp prep, like you need to give yourself enough time. Time is literally everything, and that's the same with my body. I just know that I just have to keep going day after day after day, doing exactly the same thing, not getting results for the first few days, first few weeks, and then all of a sudden everything will just come together. That's usually what happens with my preps. I'm kind of really missing prepping as well, and I know a lot of the pro girls are going to be competing in like 2-3 weeks, and I'm really excited for them. Really excited to see, you know, how all the girls in Australia kind of rank up against each other, how they're all going to look on stage. It's been a while since any of us were able to like get on stage. For me, it's nearly been 2 years, so yeah, it is a little bit depressing. But I am aiming for hopefully a big comeback to the stage end of this year. Fingers crossed, please pray for me. I'm aiming for the New Zealand show in October. I think that's the only most realistic one I can get to. For a while, I was really trying to get myself to the US. looking up exemptions and things like that. But you know, it's just not going to be worth it for me to come back and quarantine, and it's just a lot, because I also have clients competing here. So I'm just hoping that the bubble with Australia and New Zealand will open by the end of the year, and I'll be on my merry way to finally making my pro debut. There's also the Japan Pro in November, which is just the show that I've been wanting to do for the longest time. I really want to do that show. It's just the perfect time as well. Like, I just love competing towards the end of the year, just wrap everything up before Christmas, ending the year on a nice note. And that's what I like to do, but I always just end up doing the beginning of the year shows, which is the harder ones, because you have to prep over the Christmas, the summer, and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know, it just really depends on how this lockdown goes, how the vaccine goes, stuff like that. But I will keep you guys updated. I promise there'll be more vlogs to come. So yeah, I'll see where I take you today. Probably do a bit of a workout. I'll show you a bit of my meal prep, kind of like what I'm eating through this prep, and we'll see where we go from there. This is the new pre-workout we currently got. It's really crazy super strong, and Jeremy didn't realize this when he first bought it, but yeah, it's really strong. So I need to take about half a scoop of this, and then I'm using this pump powder for the pumps, and I also put my creatine in my pre-workout now, because I've been pretty slack on taking my sups, so I will always have pre-workout no matter what. So I think it's just better for me to combine them. So this is my little stack to go train. I'm guilty of being one of those people that I'm like, maybe a bit more, but I shouldn't take too much today because I already had some caffeine this morning when I went to work. I think, yeah, that's good. Let's just do that.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you, but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away. As you fade away.
really good workout. I'm literally like shaking. I think I'm like half hungry, half like, I don't know, you know, when the pre-workout starts to wear off, I get like a little bit shaky as well. But it was just a really tough workout. But I had a good workout. Just want to come on here and say that if any of you are watching this and you're feeling a little bit lazy to go to the gym, just go to the gym, because remember, during this time there is a lot of people that don't have access to the gym, who are in lockdown, who can't leave their house. So if you have the opportunity to go to the gym and train, and especially like train without a mask, don't waste it. Just go. Just be thankful for that opportunity to train, because it is a blessing to be able to go to the gym in this day and age. It's so crazy to say, but like right now in this world, like if you got a gym, if you can go to a gym, be thankful, be grateful, and go get your workout in. Just finished some meal prep for the day, the next few days. So I air fried some chicken, got some chicken there. And then those are the chicken kebab sticks that are already kind of pre-marinated from Woolies. Nice and easy. I do that in the griller, that in the air fryer. And then I also just finished making some turmeric rice. It's so beautiful and yellow. And now I'm just cooking up some baby wombok. It definitely is my favorite veggie right now when I'm cutting. It's just like a whole load of volume. This is like 150 grams raw weight. So literally this is all I'm having for my last meal. And I'm also having salmon. And this is what I'm going to use to season it. It literally has like really, really low calories. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna be tracking this. Nearly done. You just want to get it nice and soft. And I have my salmon there in the grill. It'll be ready in 1 minute, and that's gonna pretty much be my dinner. I'm just gonna wrap up this vlog here. I'm gonna go eat dinner. I'm really tired. It's been a pretty long day today. But I promise I'll give you guys more videos real soon. So if you like the video, please like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in the next one.